artificial intelligence, no-code, low-code tools. So is software development over? Since the release of ChatGPT at the end of 2022, we have started hearing many questions like, will AI write the code now? Is software development coming to an end? Because we have seen that AI can generate code. Another topic is the emerge of low-code and no-code tools. These tools are not new. Platforms like Shopify and WordPress have been around for years, but recently a lot of new tools have emerged and their capabilities have increased. And with the entry of AI into the picture, everyone started asking the question, is software development over? We have actually seen a similar thing in e-commerce. In the past, good budgets were allocated for coding e-commerce sites. Then with the emerge of e-commerce platforms such as Shopify, the need in this field disappeared. Of course, large companies are still creating their own structures, but small and middle-sized companies are using these platforms because it is both practical and economical for them. People who used to make software in the field of e-commerce either stuck to that field and disappeared, or moved to a different field, or saw the feature of Shopify and started creating apps for it, and some built their own e-commerce platforms. We seem to be going something similar right now. Things that happened in e-commerce are starting to happen in all projects. While small and medium-sized projects can be done with these no-code tools, large-scale ones will need their own code. As a software development agency, now we sometimes choose to proceed with no-code or low-code tools, either for the whole project or certain parts of it. If these projects grow, we switch to regular code. While these tools may not match the performance of regular code, the decision of when to switch to real code is crucial. I will make a video on this topic. If you're interested, you can subscribe. Currently, I'm neither optimistic nor pessimistic about these developments. Of course, these will affect software development. The demand for developers may decrease, and in certain areas, experienced developers may be preferred. The entry barrier will rise, and basic codes and boilerplate codes will be generated by AI, and small projects will be developed using no-code tools. However, the effects won't be limited to software development alone. No matter what profession you do, whether you're in medical or law, the entry barrier will be higher. Maybe a tool will emerge in legal field, making only the best lawyers essential, or a device, a robot in medical industry will come out, and one doctor will do the job of 5 doctors. The same may apply to software development. A project that requires the work of 20 engineers may be accomplished by 5 in the future. I think technical fields, such as software and electronics, will be less affected by this, because after all, these AI systems and robots are coded by developers. If you look at this year's CES, there are so many different projects and technological developments. I think we will need a lot of engineering until everything becomes like in WALL-E, or until the developers finish their own jobs with their own codes. Besides technical knowledge, skills such as communication and effective teamwork will become increasingly valuable. So what to do? Yes, maybe more expert developers will be preferred, but in fact, at the current level of knowledge, in this sharing ecosystem, and with the tools we have, it will be easier to approach the level that we call experts now. Maybe multidisciplinary people will be valued more if you know software and you understand electronics, or if you studied biomedical and learned software development. You will be valuable in projects working in these fields. We must accept that times are changing and shift from fields such as classic front-end, website, and mobile application development to deeper fields. Or if we are to remain in these fields, we must specialize further. In the backend, there are also AI and no-code tools, but I see that they are a bit behind. It is easier to fit things into templates on front-end, but in the backend, you need to write more project-specific code. It varies significantly depending on the project. And we have to write more specialized code, like cache, database, third-party connections, security, and more. This makes standardizing the backend more challenging than the front-end. That's why, as a mobile full-stack developer, I think the entry barrier to front-end will be higher than back-end. Let's say these tools got much better. Will there be no need for developers? No. Large projects cannot be built easily with no-code tools. In these projects, speed, performance, and optimization are everything. No-code tools compromise on these aspects by attempting to fit all projects into a single template. Similarly, AI development tools will get much better, but still, in certain areas, they will be under control of a developer. Writing code has changed a lot over time. From languages like assembly, where direct commands are given to the computer, to more mid-level languages like C, and then to higher-level languages resembling English, such as Java and C#. Now, coding is expected to be done in natural language. In the coming years, we may be coding by speaking. But knowing what to tell to artificial intelligence will also be crucial. You know, we always say it doesn't matter which language you choose, focus on the logic of programming. Well, that will become even more important. Even when using no-code tools, knowing the logic behind speeds things up a lot. So, who should learn programming now? Things have been hard last year for developers. But if you are curious about software development and willing to work hard and strategically, you will find a place. If you want to work in large companies, work in deep technologies, work on devices, robots, or similar fields, then you should learn software development. You will start with the basics and over time, you will reach that level. On the other hand, who should not learn software development anymore? If you say, I'm not particularly interested in software programming, but I have a simple idea that I want to build, then I recommend trying out no-code tools first. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch the video about no-code, low-code, and real code selection, you can subscribe.